Hello, Radiant Soul Lights. Thanks for connecting. If you happen to be new to my channel, hi, I'm Michelle, and this is Soul Awakening. So, okay, as always, you can jump ahead if you're new. I do a tune-in looking at the Akashic blueprint and energy that's forming, and then we look at how it's going to individually be affecting you, give you some possibilities, as well as an energetic forecast and predictions of what is coming up for you. So you can jump ahead or you can stay for the, I'm just going to tune in just shortly today. For this one, I'll be doing some other more extensive energetic updates and other pick a card this week. So this is soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. You probably already were, if you're like me, you get drawn to the one right away. And there may be multiple ones. Also, you guys, let me know how my sound is. Some of you, it's funny, I'm going to use this different mic today on me. Okay, soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I'm getting a lot, and this is why I tuned into these cards, a lot to do with cycles. Notice the cycle you're in this week. Are you in a beginning phase, a middle, or an ending? Are you completing something? Spirit is asking everyone to be much more conscious of where they're at, what is in their life, what's actually going on, how is it really impacting you. This week, be very open to understanding your energy more. What gives you more energy and vitality? What takes it away? You're going to see a lot of opposition, a lot this week to do with communication, clearing the air. Now, also, I get as an astrologist, this could also be the new moon energy playing in. But be very aware of cycles. Again, I'm going to say that, energetic cycles. Or are you repeating a cycle that you don't want to repeat? Okay, because there is a lot of energy in September about purging, clearing the energy, a lot to do with also upheaval, jolts, change, facts, things that were hidden coming to light. And that's going to be in the collective as well as individually in your life. There's going to be a looking underneath the surface, behind the curtain. What is the true motivation? One of the things that's happening, a very, very important part, as we upload or download or open up to receive the new emerging consciousness and imbibe this new emerging consciousness, drink it in and embody the new emerging consciousness that's creating the new paradigm, the new earth, is this idea of getting out of the extremes of the polarity and also from being saved. This idea that something or someone is going to save you. That may happen, but you still have to put in the work, the persistent effort. This is about your own transformation, you transforming into your own sovereign being, which means knowing yourself, your authentic self, your genuine self, the soul, noticing what is really right for you, not because someone says so or says not to or says to, but getting to know yourself on a soul level. So there is this enfolding that's taking place right now that is pushing people to call into question, what is genuinely my soul? What do I need to do in this moment? So for some of you, it's going to be rest more. Some of you are going to be like, kick ass, let me put this out there, let me do this, let me do that. Some of you are doing a combination. Some of you are doing a lot of deep healing work. Work on patterns of behavior, relating patterns that hold you back. This is a week also to look at your routine. Does your routine serve you? Is it blocking or stopping you? Is it supportive of you? Look at the foods, the nutrition, the people that are around you, the activities. For those of you that are looking for new jobs or making career changes, make sure that you're feeling a good vibe from the people that you want to work with. Can you be vocal? Can you be honest in a diplomatic way with what it is that you need and want? In other words, you need to insert yourself into the equation this week. It's about being the detached observer, witnessing what's going on, the isness. It is what it is, whatever is going on. But also when you're making decisions, make sure you're inserting yourself into the situation. In other words, is this actually going to be life enhancing for me? Is this actually soul supportive? Is this supporting my soul? Is this actually healthy for me? Is the way I'm working or the hours is that supportive or is that detrimental to me? So a lot this week about support through your routine, your activities, and your approach. Let's get to soul story number 1, okay? So you've got Moonology card at the top, which is inner child. Oops, no. Oh, that's interesting. We got the inner child card. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Well, that kind of fits in with the overall picture. And then you've got a time for healing in the Moonology card. And quieting the mind. So remember I said some of you are going to need healing. I've had, this is why this reading is actually late. I usually get it out Thursday night or Friday morning at 4 a.m. Because I really needed to rest. I normally don't get sinus stuff, but I had this just pain, just sinus. It was just, anyway, so I had to move through that and I just had to take extra time for myself. So let's see, look and see what for soul story number 1, what's coming up for you. So you may feel like spending more time on your own and or alone or reading, working on issues around the inner child or nurturing that part of you. You are in a deeper healing phase, things like meditation, hypnotherapy, alpha theta healing. The message is here, inner child, time for healing and quieting the mind. So we're going to look at where you're coming. Chariot, so decisions, you're preparing for changes, soul story number 1. You're preparing for changes. Some of you have perhaps recently moved. There could be signing of lease, legal documents, or could be also new car or repair of a car this week. This week, what your body needs and your financial needs are going to become more into question. Let's look at the challenge is the Page of Wands. Ooh, these just wanted to come out. So we've got Page of Wands. So the challenge for you is also listening to your body and also being able to have conversations with people that don't overtax you or pull you in. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles. You're actually birthing something new, soul story number 1. And then 7 of Pentacles. So you're planting seeds. So everything that you're doing in your life right now is pretty much intuitively guided, I would say, and is also coming from a higher purpose, a sense of purpose. You've got a handle on things. I just feel you have to be much more patient and really work also on the 3D aspect of things, the practical things, okay? Even though we live 5D and above, there still will always be first, second, and third dimension, right? Fourth and on up, right? So also working with elementals, with water, being in nature or being by water, or some of you I see a pond or a fountain. There's some like little area, and it's not a huge area, that I feel is very nurturing for you. It could be in your own backyard. Some of you may need to do yard work or fix things up so that it supports you. This is a week to focus on what supports you. And what's coming in from Spirit is the Wheel of Fortune. So there is change. Again, some of you in 4 Swords, go within. Everything's being taken care of, soul story number 1. No need to worry. The wheel is moving. Your higher self has things under control. That's also the Chariot, is doing things more from your higher self. You just need to have more patience. I know you have a lot of patience and you've been waiting and you've been doing everything perfectly and right, but you are still in a deeper healing phase. So you need to honor that by focusing on your mind, working with your mindset, focus on deeper healing. Those of you that have been ill or going through, you're coming out of it. It's just going to take a little bit more time, but the body is building back up. The immune system is building back up. Work on the body, yoga, walking, things, strengthening exercises. So you're working on the mental, emotional aspect of you, the mindset, okay? So that's it just for the tune in. Let's see. Okay, let's see with the soul's purpose. Any messages from the soul's purpose? Okay, this is going to be just a quick, so I wanted to get something up and out. Let's see, okay. Oh, what did I say? Be in nature. You got Fae spirit. A spirit of Fae has the eyes to see where they stay. So work with the elemental energy. That's what I thought. You may be seeing orbs, or there's fairies around you. You might be seeing a dragonfly or butterflies. This is the insect realm, the angelic realm, the winged ones, but small winged ones. If you have flies near you, or mosquitoes or gnats, those are irritations. Look in your area in your life. What's irritating you? Is something someone's saying or doing, or something you're doing, or some. So this week there's a lot about your environment. Soul story number 1. It's all about your body. It could be something about your finances. Don't overtax this week, okay? And take time. I hear freshwater pond. There's something, an area, a little pond or lake or fountain, and you feel there's fairies, you feel there's elementals there. So this is like, let yourself be nurtured through the elements, the elementals of life and the elements of life. Okay, so your soul insights mantra for this week is, I am healing through what I need to go through. I am healing through what I need to go through. And for others, all is being taken care of. I am in good hands. And the good hands that you are in, soul story number 1, is your higher self. Okay? So this is less about the ego. You really need to rest the body, rest the mind, take that time out, and let your you're being healed. You're being healed. I don't know what else to tell you. Everything is, you're doing everything you need to do. Everything is in the divine right timing for you. It's just about you handling these little details, working with the energy that is coming this week. All right. Take good care, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Hello, soul story number 2. Let's see what's going on for you. First of all, I hear the beginning, the middle, and the end. That you are on this greater journey. Many of you have completed something recently, and perhaps you're setting your sights somewhere else. Okay, we got uncharted sea and karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current. Well, when I do past life regression, I always tie it into the current. So I feel many of you are leaving a specific type of situation behind, or you already have, and you have to trust your inner compass, is what I'm hearing. Some of you, your inner GPS, but a lot of you don't know the destination. So you really have to trust your intuition. A lot of you have finished this deep karmic. There's a karmic conclusion, a karmic completion and conclusion, where you've concluded some major cycle in your life. So I would say, you know what it is, each of you. I would do a little ritual honoring yourself, either a gratitude list and or just a stop and just write down what you've completed, what you now know, because you're about to go on a huge journey. Okay, it's also 4610 here is the number. So for some of you, this could be a new business venture. A lot of you, this could be a move, or you've already moved. Let's see, for the temperance. So there's been a lot of healing. I don't know if this is the best way to hold this. So there has been a lot of healing, alchemization, recalibrating. Some of you, this could be you're preparing for a divine relationship. You've let go of more of a karmic. Let's see, any obstacles or challenges is the Page of Cups, is to trust your intuition. And also, I'm hearing very strongly this week is you don't need to don't only believe what people are saying, especially in the written word. Texting, there could be some text or emails coming to you. You need to look at actions also. So some of you may feel a bit up in the air, and that's this uncharted sea. You see these up in the air. You need to ground some of your decisions, some things you won't be able to. Again, trusting your inner compass, meditation, connect to the higher self. You're in a process, and you don't yet, perhaps many of you yet see the destination. This is where it goes. King of Wands. Okay, for again, some of you, I definitely feel this is a relationship. Either there's been a learning lesson relationship you're letting go of. There could be divorce, separation for many of you. Or some of you recently almost got involved with someone that you realize is an old pattern. So there is this conscious letting go, especially this week and the rest of this month, soul story number 2, a conscious letting go of what's not working or reinforcing an old pattern that didn't serve you. Because now you see that you're complete, you've moved on. Hierophant, yes, for some of you this could do with marriage, could be dissolution of marriage, or a contract completed, soul contract, but it could be business contract. Some of you are getting some kind of leadership or teaching position. You're aligning more to your creative self. I'm hearing in that aspect, for those of you that this resonates, it's trusting your intuition, being very in tune with your dreams and the messages that you're getting of the direction to go in, even if it's not yet making total sense. Many of you are creating or building something new. Some of you, this is about a new relationship coming in that will be marriage material or material for commitment. There's some kind of commitment. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be with Sagittarius, Taurus, maybe Pisces, but I don't know. Person could have Pisces in their chart, or it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Leo. There could be Sagittarius person around you, or has a high focus Jupiter, or some aspect to Jupiter in their chart. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for some of you, this is a relationship that down the road they finish their karma. Oh, could be twin soul, twin flame here. Some of you, there could be the karmic, if you want to call it that, the learning lesson relationship, that's completed. And now you can start. Or some of you are completing that and you're drawing in this new partner and you don't know where it's going to go. Again, take this reading as it resonates. It's just a general tune-in, but I definitely am getting 2 soul stories, even though this is just a short little reading. Tune-in, Akashic tune-in. Some of you, Akasha, it's in the astral plane, it's happening. The emotional connection is there. And it does lead to marriage, whatever this relationship or some form of commitment. Living together, committed relationship. So some of you, it's a new relationship ending, this new one beginning, this new one coming in. Prominent fire in the chart and earth, I believe. Combination of fire, earth. Someone could have Sagittarius rising or Jupiter in the first house, because they're very expansive, they're very creative. That could be you too. You're very creative, a business person, entrepreneurial energy. So some of you, this is uncharted territory in the new career, the new living situation. But for a very large part of you, this has to do with a new relationship that's coming in. Some of you may have already met this person. They could have come back around from years previous. Just make sure that they are following through on their words. That's the only thing, but I feel like a very strong heart connection, kindred spirit, soulmate, kindred spirit, a very strong connection, vibrationally, very, very similar, very like-minded. Could be working together with someone is what I'm hearing. Wow, who knew that this was going to be like this? Wow, spiritual evolution, set your heart free. Well, this relationship is going to help you do this. Or you've already had this heart expansion. Many of you have been heartbroken to be heart opened. So you're drawing in a different kind of relation. I hope it's this way. I don't know which. I think it's this way is better. Okay, trying to be mindful of that. Okay, we're going to pick one more card because I'm hearing to do that. And your soul, one card. Your soul insights mantra is, I'm divinely guided in all that I do. And for others, I am now ready to receive, or I'm now receiving the divine partnership that I seek. Okay, one card. Wow, you guys are getting chatty now, and I got to go to the next reading. I promise I'll do longer reading. I had no clue this was going to be. Wow. Okay, there it is, the ego. So many of you have to move into the space that you know that you know. And again, it's like, make sure people are coming towards you in a genuine way, and they're following through, their words are being followed through with actions. But many of you, you're about to go through this amazing life, this amazing journey. It's not all etched in stone, even where you live. There could be a couple moves, or you may end up at the last minute moving with this person. You may be set to move, and why am I getting delayed? And it's because that divine partner is coming in to move with you, or to work with you, that counterpart. Wow, soul story number 2. Please let me know how this resonates and how it unfolds. Who knew that this is what the reading was going to be about? I had no clue. All right, Radiant Soul Lights, I'll see you in the next reading. Take good care and keep shining bright. All right, soul story. Oop, I got to get going. Soul story number 3. You've got flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Wow. Okay. So it is what it is. You're finding the flow in everything that's happening in your life, soul story number 3. You're finding that flow. I feel like I want to say you see what is. You're not trying to change it or push it. You're finding your own individual flow. It is what it is. There we go. It is what it is. So whatever the situation or the relationship, you're finding your individual flow, what works for you within the circumstances this week. And then we've got emotions are running high. So there could be, if you watch my September, I get a lot more specific on Patreon and in my other groups, my Soul Centered Living and my Patreon, and any workshops that I do, because look, there's just a lot of oppositional energy, and I feel emotions could be running high with you or the people you're dealing with, or it could be just in the area, maybe social media or your office or wherever you're working. You're learning just to express what you think and feel and move on, and you're learning, especially this week, there's going to be situations where you realize, I can't say anything or do anything. It's not going to change anything. So you're flowing with events. Lemon water, salt water, connecting salt, swimming, connecting into dolphin energy. You've got a dolphin here. So the dolphins, have that sonar. They can pick up on people's vibes, and they trust it, and they let their sonar guide them. So you really need this week to let your feelings, your intuition guide you. Your feelings. If something feels too much or non-productive, then you don't go in that direction, or you spend a minimal amount of time there. If something feels life-enhancing and brings up your vitality, then you go there. Yeah, look at that, 5 of Wands. Some of you, again, I feel like there could be conflict. Now, there's healthy competition, obviously, or this is also persistent effort. That for some of you, I feel like there's conflict where you're at or work, or are you getting pulled into conflicts on social media, or is it family dynamics, or something with wanting to express your truth, but that make sure you're not coming from a place of where you're trying to change someone else's opinion or truth, because that's taking a lot of your energy. Let's see the challenge. Wow, 9 of Swords. Okay, that's what I thought. So a lot of conflict. Perhaps you're having anxiety over some issues. You may have some inner conflict. Persistent effort is where you're coming from. You need to just be consistent. Find your flow this week. Pull yourself out of the madness. Don't let people pull you into their chaos, right? Or push you into their chaos. Pull them into your peace. And I mean just by being more in that peace. So there could be some anxiety-provoking situations, or someone around you is going through this. 4 of Pentacles, go within. So your key is going to be when the emotions or not to get caught. If you see an argument or debate isn't going anywhere, it's okay to pull back. This is what Spirit is bringing you, Knight of Cups. So I feel like for many of you, there's going to be like your little knight in shining armor, male or female, somebody that gets you. It's going to be that great conversation, phone call. Maybe some of you are in groups, and there'll be that like-minded individual. So for those of you that feel like you're not finding your soul tribe, Spirit is going to be, I don't know, this week there's going to be something that helps confirm what you think and feel, whether it's something you read or conversation, texting, something. There is going to be some kind of interchange that kind of calms you and makes you feel better about your decisions, better about yourself, better about your view of the world. Ultimately, though, on a Akashic level, it's forming, it's coming from the Akash into the astral, etheric, and then it'll manifest the denser physical realm, is that you are going to be guided to, and people will be guided to you that are much more like-minded. There could be offers in work or to join in with others for some creative project. So there are these offers, and there it is, Knight of Wands. So things will be moving. You may be moving yourself. But the debates, the disagreements, there'll be clearing of the air, soul story number 3. There will be movement, okay? You have to trust that. There will be movement. Could be 2 individuals coming in your life, one very kind of more emotional, watery, but I also feel this could be parts of you that you're trusting your intuition more. You want to do things that are much more connected to your values, your own principles and beliefs, and there is this movement. So I feel like this week you kind of go into a cocoon or a cave, and then you come out. And some of you, there could be decisions that you need to make this week that you just haven't been able to. And you're going to kind of pull back and say, well, let me think about it, or I'm triggered right now. I don't want to make a decision when I'm angry or when I'm fearful. I hear a lot of conversations this week. I hear some of you it's debate, some of you it's arguing. But I do feel like things are going to move more for you, more in a positive direction. Some of you, this is launching something. Oh, wow. What was I saying? This is about walking your truth. So this is connecting to your authentic self, and because Spirit is sending you people, you're attracting through your higher self people that get you, that can support you, that understand you, that have similar values. So this is, the test is to be in your own flow and just know it is what it is. This person believes that. This person's doing that. This is the way the job is. This is the way it was set up. Walk your truth. So this is about not so much verbalizing for you this week. It's more about walking your truth, walking your path. So your Soul Insights mantra, as I walk my truth upon my path, I am divinely guided and divinely protected. All right, soul story number 3. Those that can help you and honor you are being sent to you. You have a few people in your life, reach out to them. I have a feeling some of them are going to be reaching out to you, and use that. But right now, it is what it is. I love that card. It is what it is. Just be in your flow, because it is what it is. Accept what it is. This isn't about changing people or situations. It is what it is, and be in your flow. All right, Radiant Soul Lights, lots of love to you. If you stayed for all 3, thank you. I hope you got messages you need and want. And I will see you in the next reading. Namaste and shine bright.